Hi guys, welcome back. This is going to be my second disappointing products video. Always, these are products that just don't work for me. It doesn't mean that it will not work for everybody, so make sure you go check out a couple of reviews before you make your own decision. But I have given these products, disclaimer, right? I have given these products lots and lots of chances. I've tried using them in many ways, using them in different techniques, but it just still don't work for me. So I do not recommend you to get these, but hey, that's my view, so make sure you do your own little bit of research. So let's jump right into it. The first item is actually a perfume, and I just didn't realize how much I hated this product until a couple of weeks ago when I tried using it again. And it's the Lady Gaga Fame perfume, and this one I got it I think it's been about a year thereabouts, and as you can see I've actually used it quite a bit, but I never got around to finishing it. As you know, as when it came out, it was very popular because it was black, and people wondering how the hell did she create a black perfume. Actually, I still don't know how it's black, but anyway, this is how the bottle looks like, and I got it in the bigger size bottle just because I don't know why I thought I liked it so much. I mean, I do love Lady Gaga. Her concert is one of the best that I've attended so far, and it's supposed to be able to hold it like that and all that. I don't know, Empties is just not for me anymore. It's really reminiscent of super sweet and strong, and I don't like scents like that, like Victoria's Secret smells. I don't really like those. This is 10 times stronger than a Victoria's Secret's body mist, and I just feel that it smells a little bit cheap, and it wasn't cheap. Even though a lot of celebrity perfumes are relatively cheap, this one wasn't. This one was 150-ish, and I got a bigger bottle, and this was supposed to be kind of more of the metal type, but still kind of coming apart. It looks a little bit rusty right now, so yeah, I'm not a big fan of this, and I might kind of chuck it away just because it's taking up space on my perfume stand. I might give it away to my sister or something for her to try out, but definitely not my style, and I would not recommend that. Next is a kind of a sample that I wished work, and it's the Oil Eliminator by Kiehl's. This is meant for men, and my husband did try this. Both me and my husband have got very oily skin, so we do kind of test out different oil moisturizer or oil-free products. So I was hoping this really works because it's kind of it looks really intense. It's Oil Eliminator. First of all, if you're a lady, don't even think of trying it, because I did try it. It's just not designed for ladies because the smell, the whole texture of it just doesn't work for me. It's kind of it really smelled really masculine, and it didn't really work when I put makeup on top of it, and it just didn't get rid of the oil. My husband, whom this product was probably created for, I didn't find that it works either. It was just kind of it probably eliminates in the first 5 seconds, and then after that your skin kind of goes back to normal. It goes back to oiliness, so not for this one. Next up is a mascara, and this I'm really disappointed in because I actually got this because I had a couple of samples which I got. It really worked, but when I got a full size, I'm not sure whether this full size has been around for a really long time when I bought it, but it just didn't work on me. It is the Estee Lauder Sumptuous Bold Volume Lifting Mascara, and I had really high hopes for this because the sample that I used was probably one of the best mascaras. But when I used this, first of all, you can see that it's hard. I know you probably can't see it, but it doesn't really pick up any product. So either this particular one that I got was dried up or whatever, but when I used it on my eyes, there was basically no I don't know, is it really dried out? There was just no impact. There was just whoop, okay, then that's it. But it really works, so I'm kind of disappointed because it was pretty expensive for an Estee Lauder product. Next up is a Bobbi Brown, a couple of lipsticks actually, starting off with this Bobbi Brown one. And this is the Creamy Lip Color lipstick. So this, okay, the thing about this particular lipstick is it's actually one of my favorite formulas when it comes to lipstick because it is super creamy, it's very pigmented, and it just goes on great, and it's not expensive. It's $33 thereabouts, and it's really nice to wear. It has a really nice glossy finish, as you can see there. So why is it in my disappointing products video? Okay, the reason is because I think it doesn't age very well. This one I got it this year, it hasn't been even a few months. It's been a few months. I'm such a drama queen. It's been a few months, but it just doesn't age well. You can see that it's starting to melt, okay, and it will start creating like weird stuff. Like you can see that there's like a weird like discoloration that has happened there, and this would happen with all the other lipsticks that I got from this particular range, and it will start smelling really bad. Like it has like a very strong, almost chemical like smell to it, and it's just really disappointing because, for example, this one is a really nice color and I used to like using this all the time, but see, I just can't use it anymore. First of all, it's melting. Second of all, it's starting to discolor really bad, and third of all, it just smells like almost chemical like. So much as I want to continue using this, I just can't bring myself to. So it will probably like work well in the first 2 months, but after that you can forget about using this lipstick. And up are these Sephora Outrageous Rouge Extreme Liquid Lipstick. So I was very excited when I got this. I did videos of them, I did Instagram posts of them, but I just can't them anymore because they are just too intense. These is number 1 and number 7 to kind of join the bandwagon of all the Lipsquid lipstick ranges and stuff like that. But I don't know, first of all, in terms of the colors, they are really pretty. So this is number 7 and this is number 1. So they're really nice, and I'm not intending to throw these away, but I just wouldn't really reach out for them, and then in the end they will expire and then I'll probably end up throwing them away. So the reason why I can't stand them is because when I use them, first of all, it's kind of difficult to put them on your lips because even with lip liner, they just tend to go all over the place because of the formula. It's really messy, and secondly, as it is setting on your lips will go through this phase of being really sticky, and it's just really uncomfortable for you to wear, and it's just like your lips will literally be glued to one another, and it's just not a pretty sight. I just really like them. I don't think it's worth it. It's about 20-ish, but if you want to have a proper liquid lipstick, just go ahead and spend that extra few dollars and get a proper one, because these don't work. And I really like Sephora lip products. These ones just don't really work for me. Last lipstick I have is from MAC, believe it or not, and this is one of their MAC Ultimate MAC. I don't even know what collection it's from, but it's those lipsticks that look like this. They came with the lipsticks as well as the powder. I actually really like, but this lipstick, why do you suck so much? I was really hoping that you would not suck. So this is in the color Ravishingly Rich. Okay, this collection was kind of designed by this industrial designer who designed stuff. The powder is really pretty. The lipstick I don't really get, like I don't know, I mean, it's different, but it's not necessarily pretty to me. It just looks very different. The packaging, which I don't get, which, you know, it doesn't really matter. The inside looks like this, the usual MAC packaging. Now the color is really pretty. It's like a bright orange lipstick, and I got this just because I don't have any proper orange lipsticks, and I thought if I want to rock orange, this is the orange to rock. So I've tried using this many times. This is how it swatches. It swatches on pretty decent, and it looks pretty okay, but on the lips it just works very terribly, like horribly bad. I would put it on, first of all, the pigmentation is really bad. You can still see pretty much most of my lips, and then the lipstick completely moves around as you talk, as you like purse your lips. It really doesn't work for me. It's too sheer, it's too it's just annoying. Yeah, it got to the point whereby it was just annoying. I just kind of couldn't work with it. So it's really sad too, because I have still a lot. I'll probably just go back to MAC with it because I really don't see myself using this. The formula is just the same as any other formula, but maybe this color just doesn't work. Because it's like a limited edition and all that, I just found it a little bit more annoying because it just felt very pretentious to me as a lipstick. Next one is also something from MAC, and it's actually their lip liners. I don't know how I feel about their lip liners. This is one of their Pro Longwear lip pencils. I am still buying MAC lip liners, but after a while I just realized that they just start to dry out really badly. And again, I don't keep these items for very long, but for example, this one I've had it for a few months as well, and this is a very nice nude color. It's staunchly stylish, but I can't like I can't use it anymore. It's like completely dry and it hurts my lips when I try to use them, and it's just like crumbly and it just doesn't work anymore. So the good news is I can go back to MAC with these, but yeah, it just dries out. These are the prolonged wear range that they have. Next up is something from Illamasqua. Again, I love Illamasqua, but this particular one product from their end, I've tried to make it work in many ways. It just doesn't work. Very disappointing, because it is freaking like, if you were to look at it, you're like, oh my god, I need to get this, which is what I felt. It is one of their palettes. It's the liquid metal palette. Love their palettes. Very practical. You can literally use them for anything. I'll probably keep this just to use the mirror. But this is how the liquid metal palette looks like. Very promising, and I really kind of wish that it worked, because I was really into like cream makeup, and it's obviously something that would ideally work on it, but I just, for the love of God, I cannot make them work on my eyes. Like, I just can't. Look, it swatches so beautifully, but I really can't. I have tried many ways. I've tried various different types of primers, even my ultimate primer, which is the Inglot like mattifying primer on my eyes. It just doesn't work. It creases really bad. Before I get out of the house, it's already creasing on my eyes. I don't know what to do with this. I think I might just keep it to do like, you know, artwork, or if I ever need to paint a face, I might use this, because I think it will work for that, but it just doesn't work on the eyes very well. So if you have oily eyelids, I suggest you know, try it in the store first and see if it works for you, because I have actually seen this work on Goldie, who works there, and yeah, she managed to create this really nice eye look, but maybe because I have oily lids, it just doesn't work for me at all, and yeah, very disappointing. Okay, moving on to a couple of others. Thing that I really wanted to work, and it is the mini beauty blender sponge, and there's another one somewhere, but this is basically the little sponge. It comes in chews. I think it's like $30-ish, which is pretty expensive for a small tiny sponge, but what it supposed to do is, as compared to the big beauty blender, you can use it to do like really small contouring stuff. You can use it to highlight and all that. I feel like the big one just works a lot better, and you don't really need to spend extra money buying the small one. This small one is just really small. I think my hands are really big, so when I use this, it kind of really strains my arm so it's really annoying, because it's literally like little like, it just makes very little difference, and at the end of it, I just give up and I just take my huge beauty blender, and it gets the job done like 10 times faster. So yeah, I just don't recommend this. It's just kind of a gimmick, if I may. So yeah guys, those are the stuff that I kind of have been finding disappointing, and yeah, I hope you guys found this video useful. If there are different ways which you think I should be using these products, let me know, because that's what happened in the previous video, and some of your inputs were quite valuable for me to continue using those products. So keep those comments coming, but in the meantime, stay fabulous, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.